Hey, how's it going? I'm Paul with Ride Smart, one of the instructors here. We've got a celebrity with us today. We've got Shea Fouchek, Mr. AMA. He's visiting us today, and he's blessed us not just with his company and his example, but he's also helping us with our instruction too. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions, Shea, because all your experience. I mean, this is a guy who races with the Hayden boys. He was just duking it out at Fontana, you know, and he's been with Arian Racing and many other great companies recently. And so I just wanted to ask you for a guy who's, you know, excited about, he's done 1 or 2 track days and he's all pumped up and he's loving it, and he's starting to ask, okay, what does it take to get the lap record around here? What do I got to do to start racing? What advice would you give him?
Well, you know, to the track day guy getting interested in racing, I'd have to say first and foremost, it's just about really getting the level of experience first.
Yeah.
You know, really make sure that you have the experience on the track, that you're working with good people. And, you know, it's a process getting into racing, it really is. I mean, as I'm sure you know. You know, getting into, you know, just track days and really working it out and getting to the level where you feel like, yes, you can go racing.
Right.
And that once you do, you know, hey, it's all good from there. You know, I mean, it's just really getting that level of experience is what I feel the most at getting into racing.
So now you didn't have a whole lot of street riding experience, but you started with track days. What was the progression from there from track days?
Well, I did start out at track days, and for me, it all came together pretty quick. You know, I mean, as far as for me, I had the dirt background, which really helped me out, and you know, from then on out, I just wanted to go racing, and you know, met the right people, and started to get into the racing series, the CMRA, and you know, kind of never looked back from there.
Okay, now a lot of the guys who ride on the street are pretty experienced street riders,
right?
But then they don't really consider the need for education, like on a track day. Do you think education is a really important aspect of the track day?
I think education is crucial in a track day. I really do. You know, I believe that's what's gonna make you the racer that you're trying to become. You know, you really have to associate yourself, like I said, with good people surrounding you that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, that's really what I do. And you know, I hooked up with Ty Howard, who also is part of Ride Smart. And you know, for me, that was crucial. I needed that, and I knew I did.
Yeah.
And you know, that's my best you know, reference to anybody is get hooked up with somebody who knows what they're doing, get the experience, go racing.
That's fantastic. Do you think Ride Smart qualifies or fits that bill?
I do, most definitely. I mean, you know, Ride Smart, this is my first weekend working with you guys, and it's been fantastic so far. I mean, I see such a good relationship between the instructors and the riders, and that's, you know, like I said, that's another crucial factor to getting these guys ready to go racing. And I just feel like, you know, working with good people is what's going to get you to that point.
And Shea would definitely know. And by the way, Shea is, and while he's been a full supported rider for the last several years, is looking for sponsorship this year to assist his program. So we can assist him that way. So Shea, another thing, a real concern to us at Ride Smart is the fact that we just had recently some fatalities out in the street. In fact, just last weekend, and you know, some of that was due to really aggressive riding. And do you think the track days in any way can help a lot of these aggressive riders live longer?
Well, most definitely. You know, I see guys, you know, almost every day on the street with crotch rockets and you know, random people here and there just doing wheelies and stoppies. And, you know, I mean, for me at least, I did ride on the street for about a month, and personally, it just scared the living crap out of me. You know, and I didn't.
Breaking the track record doesn't scare you.
Yeah, that doesn't.
But riding in the street does.
Yeah,
That's
it really does. And you know, I'm the type of person that doesn't want to deal with other factors involved. You know, I want it to be my fault, not the other guy's fault.
Yeah.
And that's what happens too often on street riding. It's just the cars, and just there's so many different factors that go into it. And, you know, for me at least, I said no with that, and you know, I wanted to get on the track. And you know, for me, as far as just putting a message out there to people on the street, you know, either be careful or come to the track. You know, I mean, it's just a heck of a lot of fun on the track. You know, I mean, we all love it. That's why we're addicted. And you know, I mean, I think we need to draw people like that. You know, just get them off the street, keep them safer, get them on the track.
More controlled environment.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me ask you, what do you think? I mean, a lot of these guys, they kind of have the mindset that, you know, it's like, it's not going to happen to me. I'm immune, so I'm just going to go for it anyway because that's what I want to do.
Right.
Do you think the track days can actually help to change that mindset?
Well, I do, most definitely. Having that mindset is that maybe it can't happen to me. Well, maybe it could. You know, I mean, that's the thing, is it can happen. And you never can count that out. And just the fact that we can get it on a track, it's in a safe environment. It's all on you at that point. And, you know, I mean, accidents do happen on the track too. I mean, you can't take away from that. But it is, I'd say, about 100% safer. You know, I mean, that's just the way I like to do things, and I'd rather be on the track. Just that's it.
Yeah, and you know, if I might add that, you know, when guys who are on the street see what they think is cool, and then they come to the track and see what really is cool, they get to talk to guys like Shea and all these other experienced guys who are blindingly fast, but also seriously concerned about safety and about the example they set for others. They start to change their perception of what cool really is. So again, at Ride Smart, we're about educating people, but we're also about changing their attitudes to help them save their own lives. Shea, man, I really want to thank you for the time you gave us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure, and like I said, it is a pleasure to be out here with you guys this weekend and working with Ride Smart. It's good stuff. Thanks.
And so this afternoon, you're going to show me some new lines, right?
I am. We'll get out there.
Wanted to get in contact with you for some instruction or maybe some sponsorship, where would they go? How would they do that?
Well, you can contact me via email, sheafouchek@aol.com, or log on to my website, fouch39.com.
Fouch.
Okay, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much, Shea.